Today we're going to create holes in OnShape. And to start out, we're going to create a sketch on the top plane. I'm going to right click and view to normal. And I'm going to create just a corner rectangle. Okay, when I do that, I can do some dimensioning if I would like. So let's make this 4 inches and um, let's make this an inch and a half. Okay, and I have my rectangle. While I'm here, actually, let's save the rectangle. Let's extrude it out, and 1 inch should be fine. And now I have a rectangle, whoops, that looks like this. All right, let's turn off our planes. They're just getting in the way. And I'm going to create a sketch on the top plane of my rectangle. So let's go to Sketch, choose the top plane. Again, we'll right click and we'll choose View Normal. And I'm going to create a point, and I'm going to create another point. Notice the dotted yellow line tells me that I'm staying on the same line as my first point. So I'm going to create another point, and I'm going to create a third point. I'll hit the escape key. I want to do a little dimensioning here because I want to make sure that they are equally distant. So let's go to diameter, and let's make sure that each of these are an inch apart. An inch apart here, and then we'll make sure that this is an inch apart here, which will make sure that this is an inch apart. So we don't even need to do that last one. Okay, let's save that. And we're going to use these points that we created to create some holes. Now, there's 3 different types of holes that you can create in OnShape. And if we select the first point and choose the hole tool, we'll create the simple one first. So the first type is called a simple hole. We're going to make the hole go all the way through, and we're going to give this a diameter of 1/4 of an inch. Okay, let's check it out and notice that we have a hole that goes all the way through. Okay, awesome. And here's our hole. Okay, so let's choose the next point, and you'll notice that we can't see it. But no worries, because over here the sketch is hidden. We're going to turn the eyeball on, and we're going to choose this point and create the second type of hole, which is called a counter bore. So choosing the counter bore, again, I want it to go all the way through my object, and I'm going to need to give it some measurements. So I'm going to give it an inside diameter of 0.375. I'm going to give it an outside diameter of 0.75, and I'm going to give it a depth of 1/4 of an inch. Okay, when I do that, notice my hole goes all the way through, and it is a counter bore. Okay, finally, let's go to that last point, and we will choose the countersink option. Okay, again, we'll make this go all the way through our object, and we'll choose the same inside diameter, outside diameter, and the degree here is the bevel. So let's give this a, let's see what a 70 bevel looks like. Okay, let's give that a 70 bevel. And click on the green, and there you go. So now what your job is to tell me what each of these different types of holes are and why you think they're important and how they would be used. Be sure to take a screenshot of your object with your holes in it, change the color, and put it into the assignment.